drum and bass and jungle and dubstep and a bunch of like really glitchy kind of stuff on my drum cat, hooked up to a software program called Ableton Live.
I was just tripped out. Like, I watched it like 5 times just to try to understand how do I explain it to somebody. Like,
yeah. It's
is it like orange noises?
It gets categorized as jungle, I guess, some of it. The older stuff does. You know, now I'm kind of moving on to some more experimental stuff. You know, I started off like I put something on YouTube like maybe 4 years ago, and it was just me playing a jungle beat, like just an amen break, which is like the classic jungle break. You know, and I just had it mapped across the kit, and I just played it, and I was like, I just turned on the video recorder, and that was it. And then so I just kind of took it from there. Maps to the step that the sample is on. So I'm using what's called a random LFO, and every time I hit it, it triggers kind of a different step. So this one's actually more random. It's triggering it randomly, so I don't know what's going to come out, but I know that they're all going to be sort of in key.
All you gotta do is keep with what you're doing.
Exactly, but there's other ones. Like this one, cycles. I'm using the devices in Ableton Live, the random device and the scale device. And the random is basically, it's cycling through 2 notes chromatically. So it's playing C and then C sharp. And then I have the scale device next to that, which is actually scaling it to a particular key. So instead of playing C and C sharp, it's playing C and then G. So I have it set up so that it's hitting.
So how do you get into? So how did you get into what you do, like the drumming and?
I grew up as a drummer.
Yeah.
Grew up playing an acoustic kit, and I played in rock bands and funk bands, and then I went to music school here in the city. And then I got into like all the production stuff, all the whole production aspect of it.
Is that like a failed musician type of thing? Like, I didn't make it as the...
Oh, come on, man! Found out my secret. No, of course not. I was bored just playing the drums, so it was like the next step, you know?
Like actually, evolution.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
And so, you know...
A little bit more creativity.
Yeah, exactly.